In February, I realized something uncomfortable. I cannot build the freedom I say I want while operating like the most overworked person in my own business. And once I saw that, I could not unsee it. So instead of just having a productive month, I rebuilt how I move inside my business. Today, I'm breaking down the 4 shifts I made and how you can apply them to your own doula business. I'm Mitsuzi, a registered nurse, a doula, and owner of a doula collective in Houston. I document what it really looks like to build a sustainable doula business. Not one that looks busy, but one that actually works. February forced me into 4 shifts: identity, visibility, operations, sustainability, and they build on each other. The first shift that I had to make was one surrounding identity. To stop being the worker. This was the biggest one. I had to ask myself, am I building a business or am I just giving myself another job? Because those are 2 different things. When you are a worker in your business, you react. You fix things as they break. You hustle, you overextend. When you operate differently, you step back. You design, you decide what this business will support. February was the month I stopped moving like I needed to stay busy and started asking if what I was doing aligned with the life that I want. And once that shifted, everything else followed. The second shift that I had to make was surrounding visibility. Build assets, not noise. In February, I stopped scattering my energy across platforms. I chose one primary platform, YouTube. And then I went into deep SEO. I optimized my Google profile. I wrote blog posts intentionally. I researched keywords for my city because if this business is going to support my freedom, it cannot depend on attention I don't control. Visibility should compound. It should work while I'm at births. It should work while I'm resting. If you're constantly chasing the algorithm, you're still operating like a worker. Then I looked at how we were actually converting families. So the third shift I had to make surrounded operations. I had to clean up the front door. As a solo doula, I had a consultation flow that worked. But now I run a collective and I had to admit, we were losing people in that first interaction. Families were meeting the brand, but not always meeting the doula who would serve them. So we changed it. Now the assigned doula shows up in consultations from the beginning. Families connect with the real person who will be in their birth space. It feels clearer, stronger, and more aligned. If your front door is messy, your growth will always feel unstable. And then there was the part most doulas ignore. The 4th shift surrounded sustainability. Your body is not disposable. In February, I had 3 births, and for me, that's a lot. And I had to prepare myself for them. I worked out consistently, strength trained my body, focused on recovery, because I know what burnout feels like. It feels like neck pain, my neck is tight, my shoulders are heavy, and exhaustion sits in my bones. And I also know this. When I'm depleted, I can still perform, but I start resenting the work. And resentment is a warning sign. So I refuse to build a business that requires me to sacrifice my body. Your nervous system is part of your business model. If it's constantly in survival mode, something is off. So February wasn't about big numbers. I booked 1 client. I had a few consultations. I refined my systems. But the real win, I moved differently. I stopped asking how to stay busy and started asking how to build something that lasts. If you're building your doula business right now, here's what I want you to ask yourself. Are you operating like a worker, or are you designing like an owner? Are you chasing visibility or building it? Is your consultation process clear or reactive? Are you managing your energy or ignoring it? This work matters, but it should not consume you. You can care about community. You can care about access. You can care deeply about families and still build a business that nourishes you. That is what I'm committed to building. If you want more conversations like this, practical, strategic, honest, subscribe. I'm documenting this in real time. See you next time. Bye.